Like the heaters don't work. If you turn the lights on, all the gauges inside no longer illuminate, so you can't see what speed you're doing.
So then it's just sat there for a little while.
I've just declined everything. Good morning, how are we? Oh, look at your fancy screen. Isn't that nice? Are you finding it easier to use? Everyone's got it set up yet. We need to get that printer out of the way.
Yeah. Just bring the Jeep in.
Why did I bring the Jeep in?
Yeah.
All the stuff was in there already. And by the time I got back and thought, oh, I can't be bothered to swap stuff around, I had to bring Bash in anyway, so it's a dirty truck.
Fielding, then India starts to be batting rolling, began to fall back,
It's my life now. You think it's bad when I come in and film you?
Constantly on you.
It's almost like I paid him to do it.
Yeah, I love the way he was hanging out the back of the car going over the field.
You should have seen some. I was looking through like the GoPro clips from inside, and there's a GoPro looking back at me and Sophie and him in the boot, and he just. Like I was conscious that he was back there, but then I'm going over, but you can't help it. It's just like this, and he's like. Just like desperately trying to hold on to his 1500.
Yeah, a couple of times when I was behind,
Didn't feel that bad.
I could see him lean out like that with it. I thought, oh god, that was nearly gone. That was close.
Didn't actually feel that bad. It was alright.
You're young, that's why.
Should have got him on
Fucking pummeled me. I'd have broken
Yeah,
ribs and
I was
everything.
knackered when I got home. That Suzuki, driving it fine, but then when at a certain rev range, it's got it feels like it's dying, and then it will just pick up and it'll be fine. It's very odd.
Coil pack, I expect. Do you know what's mad? That thing is 1.6 little petrol. That Jeep 2.8 diesel. Just the way they've changed all the tax now, I guess, for 4x4s, are all 395 quid a year.
Really? That's mad. I was going to say that much because some of them are 695.
I was going to say, that Discovery throughout was
Yeah.
higher price.
Oh, yeah.
The Discovery 4's for 300.
Yeah, they got spliced to the £700 road tax bracket.
But the little
So,
1.6 Suzuki things never used to be 400
No, they
quid.
did, yeah. Those are perfect for the drivers.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right, clear the Jeep off. I don't even know where we start. Is it even worth using cleaning product or we just jet it off? Let's just start with jetting it off. How satisfying is that? It's like watching those people who like jet wash driveways and stuff. Ready? I think I am going to make up some snow foam or something to let it soak off first. But anyway, this is my £700 plus fees Jeep Cherokee that I bought for a little off-roading adventure that you may or may not have seen now. If it's out by now, Toby will put a thing here and you should watch that because it was lots of fun. I've kind of fallen in love with it now a little bit. I feel like this should be my daily driver now that I've taxed it in order for us to go and have our fun in it. Don't know why, because it's crap. Like the heaters don't work. If you turn the lights on, all the gauges inside no longer illuminate, so you can't see what speed you're doing. It's got a wheel bearing going, and the tyres absolutely howl. but I at least want to get the wheel bearing done. So I want to get in the workshop, but for some reason, Adrian and Steph are like, need to clean it first. So that's what I'm doing. We'll get it cleaned off. I guess we'll use citrus as like a pre-wash. Which, is there some in here? Oh, a little bit. Got to say I was impressed with this for just having some mud tyres on it. And otherwise pretty standard, I think. Other than, of course, my awesome light bar from Temu, which I will wire up at some point. It was very bright though, wasn't it, when we tested it out in the office? So I think it will be good. I'm surprised it's not dirtier, to be honest. The Freelander's pretty bad. I'm gonna have to top this up, I think. So anyway, it is Monday, start of a new week. I promised to be better with filming, and I haven't been. But hey ho, we'll try and get on it the rest of the week. Jason's had a good day. He sold 5 cars so far. 6 is his all-time record, I believe. It'd be nice if he could match that or beat it. But it's 3:30 now. Who knows? He might do, because one of the cars he sold was a Peugeot 308. He'd just been on the phone with someone, did their whole finance application, went through, they were accepted, and we're just waiting for them to actually pay up the deposit when someone else came in and said, "Here to look at the 308." And they had a look at it and they bought it. They left a deposit and they're paying cash. So he's now trying to say to the other person, what about another car we've got, like the Hyundai i30, because it's another economical automatic. So he could be on for 6. He'll be very happy, I think, after today. Toby's got a new computer screen set up, which I'm quite jealous of, to be honest. When we set up the office down the farm, my original plan was that we'd be down there all the time, which we haven't been. I do hope we'll use it more, but we were each going to have a nice, like, curved screen, wide screen, and it was going to be awesome down there for editing and stuff. The day will come. One of the most common things I see in the comments of our weekly videos is that I should hire managers and be doing less work, less involved myself, he says as he's filling up cleaning products. That is the plan, obviously, but we're working on it. We're waiting on getting the MOT station. There's a lot set up with that. Obviously, I like being busy. I like doing a lot of different things. But yes, Jason ideally will take over management of the garage here. Steph and Dan will manage their things at the MOT centre, and hopefully all of it will manage itself and won't need my direct input all the time, which will leave me free to do other stuff, like promoting the business, making YouTube videos, going out looking for more business, probably setting up more stupid business ideas and stuff like that. Driving my Jag. Maybe buying something at Copart, for example, and getting James at J Repairs to help me fix it up, like an R8 or something. Who knows? Probably won't. I'll probably just fill my time with something else. I could go to Turkey and get a hair transplant. That's something I need, for sure. You would have just got a good view of that, I imagine. Not that I'm self-conscious of it or anything. The workshop seems to be slowing down a little bit, hence why our 2 mechanics are out here staring at our broken £150 Clio, which some of you may remember I did a video on, and I sold to Adrian for his daughter for £150. He put a new coil pack on it, etc. And before he started getting into all the suspension stuff, he figured out that actually compression was down on one of the cylinders and it just wasn't worth the effort. So we are going to send that to the scrapyard in the Sky. Wasn't really that much of a bargain after all, but hey ho, the search continues. If you've got a really cheap little car that, you know, would suit Adrian's daughter, not that you would know Adrian's daughter, but she just needs a small economical little car that Adrian could buy for her at a reasonable price. This wouldn't be for me to make money off of it, because heaven forbid I'd make any money. Be for Adrian and his daughter. Then let me know. You can message via carsbought4more.com or email me, joe@berrowmotors.co.uk, and just put in the notes for Adrian's attention or for Adrian's daughter or something like that. quite sad to be washing off the mud. I feel like it's like battle scars and like war paint is what I mean. War paint. Looks well cool, doesn't it? What do you think, Tobes? Looks cool, covered in mud. Hey?
So it's not quite a Defender.
Yeah, thank God. Not a fan of the old Defender. Would be good off-road, but harsh. Huh?
You're not a fan of a Defender?
I'm not a massive fan of the Defender, no. A Defender would outperform this, yeah, 100%. But this has got heated seats, it's comfortable, I can put people in the back, and it was like £900, including fees. Defender's bloody expensive, they just break, they just constantly leak. Yeah, exactly, they're ridiculous.
The Salisbury mud.
They won't work on it until I've cleaned it, apparently.
Oh, really?
Wimps.
I've sold the car.
Oh, have you? Excellent.
150, pick it up tomorrow.
Bargain.
So, Kev,
That saves a job.
he said, oh, bring up DK, whatever they are.
Yeah, yeah.
emails. So I'll give you 150 for it, pick it up between 12 and 1. Fine, that's my money back.
Sorted.
Happy with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Saves you pissing around.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Saves
And then
taking it
pick
over,
up
doesn't it?
tomorrow.
That'd be more than we'll get when we take it to the scrapyard. I don't know how he manages to get more. I think they break them themselves. They
I
must do.
think so, yeah. I mean, it has got a lot of parts. I mean, if someone's stuck an engine in it, it's fine, but I mean,
It's worth more in parts than it is even as a
as a runner,
as an up together,
yeah.
fully running car. To be honest,
It's a
Strip the-
shame, but we shall carry on looking.
I was just saying, while asking the viewers, to send if anyone's got a car for your daughter, not that they know your daughter, to phone in.
One careful owner, this will do it.
Yeah, just the old 2.8 diesel.
Yeah, that's the only downside.
She scrubs up all right, doesn't she? Morning, Toby. Good morning. Morning. Day we on? Tuesday. Yeah. It's Tuesday.
You ready?
In this situation, if you are then still too far back, just put around the lower arm. Because that's like a bit too far forward, so yeah.
You definitely put the brakes on.
You're so OCD.
No, you're gonna have to. People will agree with me. It's got to be rewound. Good job.
Jack, you in a CKIE or? Good luck. Good time of year to do that, wasn't it?
What are you doing?
I'm changing tyres.
Oh.
You can tell. Headlights, damp interior, but it isn't that filthy, which is nice. Saying that, it isn't exactly clean either. That's going to fix the car yet.
Don't know.
So if I remember correctly, Joe bought it from auction to sell, and after doing like a couple bits with it, like TDI sort of stuff, they realised that, yeah, this isn't standard. Then I think Dan bought it, got a good deal on it. Then it turns out that I think the previous owner spent like 10 grand on it, doing like turbo stuff. It's got like 404 horsepower. So, Dan gave me a passenger ride one day. I remember he had to bleed off his coolant system because there's a load of air in it. Yeah. He's like, yeah, it keeps like lifting the head and putting pressure in the coolant system. So then, I think we used to have a mechanic that would come in and do bits and bobs, and attempted to do it. It was on the ramp for I think 3 months, maybe a bit longer than that. Didn't really know what he was doing. He set fire to it. Then Dan ended up paying someone else to stick it all back together. Turns out the timing was like 180 degrees out, which isn't great. I don't even think he did like 500 miles in it after having it all back together. And then there's a video of it where he just loses cylinder 3, and he thought it was a turbo, but it was cylinder 3. So then it's just sat there for a little while, and I think he's got 3 engines for it now. He's got a brand new engine in there, he's got a second-hand engine at home, he's got an engine in that, but it's basically going to be a new engine by the time everything's all back together, because he's going forged rods and pistons. But yeah, it's still just sat there. He's got everything for it, it's just sat there. See, when my cars break, I just get rid of them. Or
Attempt to engine swap it.
attempt to engine swap it and give up.
That was going into the 5th dimension. And Jordan heated up the bumper to take the big. It's not what the lads did, because all this plastic taking the intercooler out and everything. It's just.
You get the bang.
Well,
Okay, well, I think
it was a silver blade anyway.
I guess we've got to put
You can have your desk back now. Meeting over. That is our BCA Partner Finance account manager. Interesting news actually from him. Potentially an exclusive that we'll do in a separate video. I'll say what it is here so Toby knows, but he'll bleep out my mouth. Again. It is pretty cool. Pretty exciting news for the future. Right, Toby is prompting me to do our midday update. It's 4:20. But how's the day been? I don't know. It's been a bit weird. Toby's now working with his headphones on with his nice big screen there. He can show you his new computer setup and whatever. I've been used to being sat here and just hearing my own voice all day long, and it's kind of turned my brain to mush, and now I haven't got it. It's quite weird. I miss it. I miss my own voice. What's happened today? Adrian's been taking off a radiator off our van because for some reason that had just split, and turns out the radiator that we ordered and had delivered is the wrong one. Well, we ordered the right one, they sent the wrong one. It's not our fault. It's never our fault. So we have to wait for a new one to come for that tomorrow. I've got a Honda CR-V which is for the farm. I was just checking that over. I'm going to take that home tonight and see how that goes. Steph has fixed a Honda i30, I think it is, that we bought, and it had horrible steering. It was like we should have done a video on it really, but it just haven't really had time. And we thought it might have needed a whole power steering column, but it didn't. It was just like this tiny little plastic cog thing that had worn out. There's £8, put that in there, fixed. So that's another one ticked off. We'll get that cleaned. I think they're working on cleaning it now actually. That's them cleaning. Camera 5 in the middle. There they are, cleaning that. So that's another one to be on the forecourt. Trying to think what else. I got Macaulay and Josh to take the mini Clubman thingy that's just been sitting around forever that needs a turbo and a timing chain. They've taken that back out to the farm. Adrian's Clio that he bought off me for 150 quid, because I bought it for 150 quid. Turns out that it had low compression. The scrap man came and collected that today, so he got his 150 quid back. So back to square one. No harm done there. Fairly uneventful day really. Jason hasn't sold a single car. I don't know why I keep him around. Yes, he did 5 yesterday, but still, he hasn't done any today. So, but so far we're on 17 for the month, and it's the 21st. Not too bad. Can't complain with that at all. Oh, actually, it's not 17 because there isn't one in number 1 slot. 16 for the month on the 21st, which is pretty good for November, really. Hopefully, we'll get a few more in the last. We got what, another 10 days, so we'll definitely get a few more in there. And yeah, he's out now actually, saying that, he's out now in the Audi S1 with a young lad who looks keen for that, so fingers crossed we could get that sold. Toby's doing weird eyebrow things at me, which is really distracting. Me and Toby are going to go on the farm tomorrow. We'll try and get some videos done out of the way. We're going to do the farm tour that some people have asked for. Since I did the garage tour, we'll do the farm tour. It'll probably be good for me to give me a kick up the arse to get some of those cars sorted. I've kind of probably said earlier in the week, didn't I? When I say earlier in the week, yesterday, because it was only Tuesday. I want to ban customer work until after Christmas, because we've just got so much stuff to catch up on. So I really want to knock through some of those. Hopefully tomorrow I'll make a list while I'm out there. And yeah, we'll do a couple of the little videos with some cheap cars in, bang a little £100 car. Everyone's been looking at, well, I say everyone, Josh and Macaulay are now looking to buy 4x4s. So we're going to have to do some kind of 4x4 off-roading thing again in the future. So yeah, I'm tempted to do some modifications to my Jeep for some more off-roading capabilities. Get a little jack it up and stuff. You know, other modifications like make the heaters work. And that would be pretty cool. Maybe put a radio in it that doesn't require sellotape in order to keep it on. But you know, just simple things. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Everyone's been doing their job. Bog standard Tuesday, but tomorrow is going to be awesome. I don't know why, but it will be. So, goodbye.
Hello.
Come in, we're having a road time.
Sorry. Can't I join? What are you taking home?
On the CRV, probably.
Just going to get rid of stockers and everything down. Clean everything back up.
Your GTI, the GTI.
I wish it was one.
Come on, baby. There's a bloody knot in it. Morning. Yeah.
That's the new tyre.
Nice. It's very interesting footage, isn't it? It's a damn tyre. Whoa, it goes up. I'm off to Grays, Essex, to pick up a Triumph 2000 for a subscriber, and then I'm off to deliver that to Exeter, somewhere that way. 1910, I will see you. I probably won't see you later because you finish at 5, don't you, like a normal person? I don't. I won't be. But tomorrow, doing that double collection, moving someone's house from like left of Wales down to Bournemouth. So I might see you tomorrow morning, maybe. If not, I won't.
Close to here as possible, so you might need to go forward and reverse up to here.
Yeah.
And then
Do that.
figure out a winching situation. Here.
Yep. I'll do the same thing before, right?
Ah, the post box.
When did you go in there?
Yeah. You don't believe how many of these bloody things they send.
Is that right there? Or?
Not really.
No, I can do that?
And then well, we're going to pull it off the end. Oh, come off the end really, yeah.
Oh, we're taking off the end, not the edge. How heavy are they?
Heavy.
Oh, I mean, Toby's strong enough, I think. I don't know.
Probably just tip it over, but we'll keep going. Keep going, keep going.
That's a Ford, Cherokee.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Anything for you.
Are you making like a video of all my fuck-ups every week?
Be a long one. Should we try and use the green machine to tow this tractor out rather than this one?
Yeah, go for it, might as well.
Stuff like there. You can go through here if you want to try and. Need to put your recovery beacons on. For the recovery job.
Yeah, the good one.
That's the end of our clean cable.
I've been trying to, yeah, that's, we're going to have to use the cable.
That's about it, Mark. Can do. Come on.
You moving?
What's that get? Put the back axle up.
No. Right, everyone ready?
Mark! You're not in.
Yes.
Are you sure you haven't put it in neutral? Because there's different speed selectors. It won't if you're in neutral. There ain't a problem that we can't fix with the Asda. Let's go picking it. Badges on the side. Just let you know. But yeah, we were saying about the lights. You could have had these smoked ones. They haven't done a very nice job of wrapping it there, but it wouldn't look out of place on your car, to be honest. But I think they are different lights from yours because they've got all these fancy bits and everything in. So sorry, gonna have to just. Has it got a reverse camera? Nope.
I don't think it comes up unless you put it in reverse.
Yeah, I know, but I've opened the handle.
I think there's a flap.
Oh, is it
like in mine?
secondary?
A flap on there.
Good morning, how are we?
Maybe racing drivers don't need.
Not so bad. But yeah, no cruise control. I guess it was an option. Saying this hasn't got cruise control, which surprises everyone, but it would have been an option. Volkswagen, everything's an optional extra. The fact that your car's got it just means that someone spec'd it on there, probably because it was an ex-company car. And
Your Volkswagen match, is it?
Yeah.
Are these standard on this?
No. So we were talking yesterday.
Oh, it's been lowered, hasn't it? Or has it?
What's that? The wheels or the lights? You mean?
The lights.
I don't know if it's been lowered. It might have been a little bit.
Dan
The lights.
It is, but if it's a 35, it might be like that.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out if these were the same lights as in Toby's. We could just swap them because he'd like the dark thingies, but they're not. So
Yeah.
we have to get Jordan to whip that off.
Yeah.
Because it looks crap. Touch
Yeah.
up the wheels. I will order some centre caps.
I don't know what, a tenner for 4, 8 quid for 4.
What's annoying? Mercedes and BMW ones for 8 quid a set. Volkswagen, like 20 quid.
Are they expensive? I'm sure they don't have that.
I'd be surprised. I looked on eBay. If you
Yeah.
find ones for about 8 or 10 quid, they
Yeah.
only send you 1 or 2.
Oh, yeah, I'll be quiet with that one, I suppose. But yeah, again, we wasted money on them for so. It's all the difference in the world. It's a tenner.
It doesn't really look lower to me, to be honest.
No, I'm not. Yeah, it's what it is. Anyway.
I think it's probably lowered from the factory.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you are right. It's a shame it's got leather interior. Not a fan of it. I'd like to have seen the kind of... Exactly, yeah. Typical GTI stuff. Does mean we've got heated seats though, so that's nice.
It's like, so you can't even manage to earth a battery properly at Land Rover.
No.
Torque. That is ridiculous. I can't believe that.
Whether it's you know, a genuine...
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to
Kind of.
see if there's an obvious thing.
Well, I just mean like, as in, talking about the market, the value of them going down.
Oh, right.
It's a bit like the stock market, isn't it? Like the value of the company might not change, but if the general consensus is everyone's like, you need to get out of your Land Rover ASAP.
Oh, yeah,
the
absolutely.
value's going to tank, isn't
Yeah,
it? So
panic, yeah.
could be.
I think Mark and your dad were more confused at me turning up than Sophie was. Because I didn't say hello to them, I just kind of waved and they were both a bit like...
Who the fuck's that?
Yeah, because I had a bobble hat on, so you know what Mark and your dad are probably like. They probably thought it was you and were like, oh, he's just kind of turned up and gone.
There's a good footage from yesterday. So we got the tractor stuck behind where he was making a bonfire the other day. My dad came and was like, fucking hell, I'm going to have to turn him out or whatever. So we were down there yesterday, we're like, oh, we'll winch him out with the truck.
Yeah.
You know, we got so far, the bucket was getting stuck behind the bonfire, so we turned it on, put the hydraulics up and lifted the bucket up over. I'm like, I was like, is you sure it's not in neutral, Mark?
Yeah.
He's like, no, if I rev it up, it doesn't do anything. It's like, well, it won't if it's in neutral. And he's like, I was like, you got levers here. You can go into like high mode, low mode, medium mode, and he's like, starts the truck. Oh, I didn't think about that.
I just spotted you a little. It's the first time I've seen it, a little Massey Ferguson. Like it. Early and like they're very similar to what the first ever tractor that I had go on. Except mine wouldn't have had Ferguson written onto it, it just had Massey. I don't know how got Masseys and Fergusons before they were
an amalgamation.
Yeah. Yeah. Red and grey track.
Good morning. How are we all?
Morning.
Good morning.
Would you like a tea?
I would love one.
Does everyone have
Thank
tea
you very
for
much. 2 for me, please, yeah.
I didn't get your mop bucket.
Ah.
Because I didn't get I didn't get a message whilst I was in the shop, no signal. I saw the bucket and Mark's like, do they sell a metal mop? I'm like, a metal mop?
You're much more highly rated in the comments last night for your non-zooming editing, so well done. Some raincoats from Temu for the transport guys. Would you prefer a white jacket to keep in the truck or a yellow one for in case?
Definitely a yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a pink one if you want it, or a blue one.
Josh made me wear the pink high vis in VC the other day, like in the compound. I'm
Yeah.
not going to judge. Bournemouth.
Okay.
I think
What's
it's
Josh doing today then? Have you swapped his?
Not sure. No idea. Yeah.
Chase. Steph's asking on the Cougar, is there a reason for rear disc and pads? He said they don't need to be done.
Well, they were advised on the MOT, they're rusty as fuck. Good to do.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, well apologies for that. That was me setting. I should have got Malcolm on yesterday to do a quick run through again, but I just playing around and but yeah, okay, no problem. I appreciate the call, Sam. Leave it with me. I will I'll get those regs and I'll email them over. And you, yeah, brilliant. All right, thanks then. Cheers, bye. I shouldn't be let loose on software. We've got a new bit of software for our car buying website, and I've just, not understanding how to set up the auto decline rules, I've just declined everything and sent it to a car buying service, and they're buying them all. So apologies if on the 23rd and 24th of November you put in inquiries and yeah, maybe it said that we don't want it. It's because I'm an idiot. So we might be able to get back in touch with you. If not, then hopefully car buying crew will buy it from you and give you a good price. So.
Well, it's a later one, that's a Mark 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
'Cause it's got the earlier engine in it.
Yeah, it's been valeted. They did get the market, I'm afraid, so they're kind of there, but they don't do very much.
Right, it's about 2:30, almost. Sorry, I got distracted by the fact that I got pot noodle on my sleeve. Never want pot noodle on your sleeve. Right, it's about 2:30 on, what day is it? Friday. The week is nearly done. Have we had a good week? I think so. I'll tell you what has happened this week. We went over 35,000 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you very much for that. By the time this video goes out in a week's time, it'll probably be like 50 or whatever. But, you know, still, 35 was a nice milestone. Just kidding. But if you haven't already subscribed, please do, because it fuels my massive ego. Thank you. Right, let's go into the workshop and see what everyone's getting up to. How's it going, Steph? Excellent comments there.
How's it going? It's going.
How's it going, Dan? I thought we'd come out with a microphone and make it all like official.
Oh wow! That is definitely a microphone. It's going.
Afternoon, gents.
Hello.
We're doing our afternoon roundup.
On what?
How's it going? Well, work and stuff. Shit!
No, it's actually been alright.
Yeah, I'll let.
Thanks.
Tell them about what kind of a boss I am.
A vacant one?
Vacant?
Yeah, he's always in the office.
Well, there's some important things to be done.
No, he's a very good boss.
Say more.
More.
Well done. What are you doing anyway?
I got to polish a couple more bits on this. I got a headlight to do on it, and then get it ready for handover tomorrow. There is also a smelly i30 to get ready for tomorrow as well. So
Indeed.
try and get this done before the end of the day and start on the i30, and then leave Mark to finish up the i30 and get the S1 ready for tomorrow.
Speaking of Mark, should we find out how awkward Mark can get on camera?
Yes.
Because he's not been on yet. Hi, Mark.
Hello.
Mark's our newest member of the team.
Hello, everyone.
So, yeah, I don't know what else to say, really.
No, there's not much to say, really, is there? It's, yeah, new member of staff, and yeah, just put me through my paces, really, isn't it?
This is all very official, isn't it?
Definitely.
I don't
yeah.
normally walk around with a microphone, to be honest with you, but
No, this is a.
just thought I'd make it as awkward as possible.
Yeah, this is
I like
definitely
doing
an
different
added
stuff.
feature.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't learn too much from Jordan because he's a lazy Herbert. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, cool. All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much.
Need to find a car to go in this space now that we've moved the Audi S1. Have you shown the viewers our, what it looks like a giant disposed of tampon? Sorry, it's a horrible image. Someone's paint roller on the road with red paint. I should go over and put it in a bin bag, really, and get rid of it, but I haven't. Anyway, let's have a little walk up here and see what's happening. I think we need to get the lads to come out here and do like a forecourt wash, because it's not looking very good, is it, with stuff like that happening. Got an empty space there for something. Maybe our new Jeep Renegade can go in there. We've had the drains people out today, Grove's Extreme Clean, because under this metal plate that I've now left as a marker, our drains run from one side of the site to the other. Right there used to be a fence. I think it maybe came up here or something, and the fence post goes literally halfway through the drain pipe, so it's just half blocked off the whole time. It keeps getting blocked. I keep paying them like 100 odd quid a time to come and jet it out, and I've had to do it again because the toilet was backing up to the top. So we're gonna have to get that dug out and fixed and repaired. To be fair, each time they've come out, the last 2 or 3 times I've asked them for a quote, and they haven't done it. But this time the big boss man came and he has promised me a quote. So, should we just have a little look around sold corner? I mean, why not? S1 is now sold. The Corsa Sting is sold. The Duke was sold. That's the one that came back and had the lower arm issue. They said the lower arm was distorted or deformed and he ended up wanting his money back. Well, actually, it was just the back ball joint on there was completely blown out for some reason, even though the arm looked like brand new. So we've just put a new one on. Needs a clean, ready to go again. The i30 is sold. That's the one that Jordan's saying needs sorting out because it smells a bit inside. That was the really dirty one you saw us do a revamp on. Then we got, check out the old Shogun. Beauty, we swapped that for a Jazz, believe it or not. Straight swap for a 14 plate Jazz that we had. So I haven't even really looked around this yet, but I mean, you could say it's quite cool, but I think I had one of these, bought it for an ex-girlfriend, and it just had fuel pump issues and it just put me off them forever. Ooh, and it's a manual as well. Would much rather an auto, to be fair. Then we've got another little i30 over here. I wanted to do a video on this one because we didn't pay very much for it, like 600 quid, because the steering used to like, it would like jump around and make horrible noises. And I might have talked about it previously in the week, I can't remember. Had a little plastic thing, changed that, took like an hour, 2 hours at most, done. It's perfect. Then we've got a nice little Jeep Renegade. Look at this bad boy, it's a car's bought for more beauty, that is. So it's very orange, isn't it? But I do like a Jeep Renegade. Interesting colour choice. I like as well that Jeep Renegade has got in the seat, whether Toby would have seen that or not, like a grille pattern from like a Jeep Wrangler. Here we have got a, what is it? It's a Ford S-Max Titanium X 2.2 diesel. Beauty. Did a video of this that will probably be out by the time you see this. Buying it at auction, getting it here, getting it cleaned up. And actually we've still got to finish filming the second half of that, but it's a nicely spec'd thing. And we've got another Cars Bought for More purchase over here. Look at this, lovely 2 Series Coupe. Again, I've not really looked at this too much. It's very similar inside to the 118D or the 120D that we've got, but it's nice that it's a coupe. I do like a BMW coupe. Other than that, I don't know, oh, it looks like we've got a Cougar that we've sold as well. This was a high mileage one that we took in part exchange. We wouldn't normally have this sort of thing here, but it's like 161,000 miles. But seeing as it came in part exchange, Jason thought that'll sell quite nice and quickly. I wonder if we've sold this black Cougar as well. I think we might have done. Need to have a good shuffle around out here and get things in order, because there's just sold cars everywhere and gaps in the forecourt. So should we, rather than just me trying to fill time talking about this rubbish, I'll do some work, I suppose, and move that around. Toby will make everyone a cup of tea as well.
I can't see that other car, so
You're good on that side, dude. But it does feel like something was juggling.
half my engine was dangling down on one
Oh,
side.
that's right. Yeah, so it probably is a shot. Yeah, just line it up so we can just push it straight, and then once we're past the door, that'll be fine. Keep going right hand down, mate. Yeah, that's fine. Keep going right hand down. Cool.
That's it. Stop.
Yeah. Straight. Right, left hand out again. Left again. Just keep.
Wheel spin.
And let it roll back.
Ready? Yeah. Woo!
everything she's got.
It's just a splitter in half, it's fine. That's right.
Oh, it'll bump up and over, that's it.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay.
If I'm going to clear, if we just try it, like, if we push it between our cars, just jack the back end round, can't I?
Yeah.
That's the one.
You just don't have side skirts, because they'd be fun.
I do have side skirts. Yeah.
Well, not like extensions.
Mega! It once again is in the building. Hell yeah.
How long is it going to stay here for now?
Hey, look at the stuff that's grown on the boot.
Mate, I've been watching it grow.
It's actually got like...
I'm looking forward to cleaning it.
I'm
I'm actually really looking forward to cleaning it.
I'm looking forward to having it cleaned.
You're not allowed to, like, once it's done,
No,
you're not allowed to look at it while I clean it.
I'm genuinely, because I've never had it done properly, and you said that you were going to do it, so... Yeah, mega. Mega. Thank you so much for doing that. Onto the...
Swapping the engine.
Yeah.
Spider.
I don't mind spiders. And then we get to play with this, Tobes. Oh god, look at the green on the bonnet.
Yeah. It's everywhere.
Oh. Seems to be a lot of stuff missing in here.
Nah,
Yeah.
what you mean.
That's about right to me.
Well, by the end of the weekend,
Standard.
there'll be nothing in it. It'll be empty.
Plus it didn't start.
Can we,
Yeah, to be fair.
guys, I'm going to order a new one of them, because...
Yeah, because the rats have decided to have a... Well, actually, I'm not going to do that, because I wouldn't be surprised if like a rat's like, hey, I'm living in here. Windscreen washer level.
Toby, how many people are having
See here.
figure this out? I'm having
2,
I'm doing another.
3, and you.
So I've done an extra one? Oh, definitely not. Yeah.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, there is 5.
Sorry, mate. I forgot that, Mark. My apologies, Mark. So
Yeah, I'm right.
What's on the car? MOT and Campbell.
That's MOT.
Yeah.
That looks like MIA.
Just done it. Free to film that.
Oh, you got rid of it.
Too late. That's good if you're extending your board. Right, so that is another week. Well, it's not really another week for me because I got to go and do a plumbing job, which I might film some content on, but may or may not. So let's have a look at our best car bought and best car sold. And really we could do with shuffling this forecourt before we leave. What do we normally do? Best car bought or best car sold first? Normally best car bought, isn't it? Oh, is it? Well, I'm going to do best car sold. So our best car sold is this Jeep Renegade because we bought this. I think this was a cars bought for more type deal. So if you're looking to sell your car, visit carsboughtformore.com. We bought this. Jason hadn't even taken pictures of it. We put it out the front. It's one of those bright coloured cars, isn't it? Jeep's going to get a lot of attention. And it was sold before we'd even got photographs or listed it. I think he might have listed it without pictures, in fact. And they came to see it. Sold in the same day. Doesn't get much better than that, to be honest. So that's the best one sold. Best one bought, there's been a good few ones. I mean, that's a nice Golf GTI. There'll probably be a video out of that by now. So that was nice. There's an S-Max up there. Probably be a video of that out. Or maybe there won't, actually. There'll be a video out next week of a nice white S-Max. I'm going to say the best one we've bought is this Mitsubishi Shogun, because we didn't actually buy it at all. We swapped it for a little white Jazz. So a bit of a weird car swap, isn't it? From this thing into a tiny little whatever. I think just expensive to run, didn't really need it. Little Jazz is what they needed. So that's what we gave them, and we got this absolute monster of a 4x4. So we got about almost another week left of the month. If we're going by calendar month, I think we sold 22, 23. So doing very well considering we should be slowing down. So that's for the first 3 weeks of November. So Jason's doing a very good job on that front. Hopefully we'll have contracts signed by the end of the month for the new units, so we can get working on that, which should only help things as well. Next week's going to be a good one because Toby and I are off on a little adventure to North Yorkshire midweek. So we're going to go up there. We've been put up in a nice hotel, separate rooms, nothing weird like that. I don't know why I'm laughing. So we'll probably try and get some behind the scenes of that. That's specifically for a video or two, but I'm sure we can show you a bit of behind the scenes of the day-to-day of what's going on there. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. Make sure you hit the bell notification, then you'll get notified when that video comes out. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. It really helps out. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, then you can follow me on all of those places. You can check out my website, shiftingmetal.co.uk, where you can get all of our sponsor codes, including the ones for Vehicle Score, as well as any of my merchandise that you might want, hats, caps, hoodies, or air fresheners. And don't forget, if you're in the market to sell your car and you want to get a really good price, and perhaps even see it end up on the channel, make sure you visit carsboughtformore.com. We've got a whole new valuation system on there, so you'll get an instant valuation, letting you know how much we can pay you for your car. It's a new system, we're trialing it. I'm not saying it's going to be 100% perfect and give you the exactly perfect one every time, so if you're not happy, there is a contact box as well. You can use that. Give us the specific details about your car and we can try doing it that way. But just if you're in the market to sell, as many of you who can use that new system on carsboughtformore.com, the instant valuation, the more it'll help us out and make sure we get it right. So I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.